Good morning, beautiful. I hope that this finds you well rested and ready to begin your day. It's your daily insight on life and love. But the hang up now is wherever you're catching it in time, this is either what's going on in your life, what you have to look forward to. There's a reason why you were pulled to this message at this time. So stick around, find out. If this reading makes sense, awesome. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. But either way, you can ask questions about booking a session because regardless of what these say, your individual storyline will always be more detailed, in depth, and intense. This is a general collective reading. I really do hope that it resonates, but if it doesn't, what can I do? We're kicking this off with Rider Waite. Look at what we're dealing with right here. This is actually, it does feel like a form of giving up, but not giving up. I think that it's more of giving up and surrendering. When you no longer can live a life, a lie that is not you, what do you do with it? I know that you are afraid of letting either a situation or people in your life down. But I also see that it's been enough of this ongoing inside of you for God knows how long, to where you can't even deny who you are and how much you've changed anymore. I see that you are ready to move on in your life, and it does feel very positive, but it's not without its stress. So look, I know that you are really taking a leap and really fighting for yourself and for your life in this, and to gracefully acclimate to these changes that you have been through. And it's beautiful. It is, something that is for the highest good in this situation. It's going to challenge a lot of things. So that this happiness, while I feel it's necessary in here, I also feel like it's not you. Whoever is disappointed, this is who you are afraid of letting down in the first place. And I'm sorry that that's held you in such a prison-like state for so long, but I think what I'm seeing here is you're no longer letting that very false illusion hold you still. I do see that you're going to be challenging a lot of things, and I think that it's tradition, family beliefs. I do feel like it is the way that it has always been in whatever this field is that we're looking at. And I am seeing the payoff, but in the same breath, while we're looking at this, since you have gone through an ascension, since you have gone through an awakening, I see that now, since you're ready to live in your truth, you are one of the most impatient people on the planet. It's like, now I'm free to be me, which you really always had been. You had to realize that these were your hang-ups and other people's being imposing in your life. That was the real holdup. It didn't feel very legitimate. And I'm not saying that it didn't feel legitimate for you. I'm just saying the reality of it. And what I'm seeing is, it's not that legitimate. It's fear. It's fear of God knows what, letdown, of who this is going to potentially upset because you are breaking the way it has always been done. That is crazy awesome, but it's still crazy. Well, not like crazy, but you get what I'm saying. So, this is going to go a lot slower than you are even willing to handle right now. This transition that you're doing, please, for the love of God, that ding might be validation. Okay. But the fact that you're even making this transition is what the happiness in this is about. This is the best card to wind up with in this deck. So now that you can't go any further into the corner, you've been backed in, and now you're starting to stand up for yourself. I'm super proud of you. I'm very excited for you. I want to get some more in on this. So I'm going to take out the Hierophant in reverse. I'm actually going to keep these out. I'm going to keep the entire thing out because it all marries well together. All right, so Give me, with the Tarot Illuminati, the underlying reason behind the fear. Tell me more about the fear. Why was this so overwhelming for you? All right, we have 3 cards. The Prince of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. You are afraid of losing control over this, afraid of losing your mind in it. And also, it seems like you didn't feel like this was completely closed off. Now I get trying to heal and trying to be better before a situation abruptly comes to an end in your life. But I'm also seeing that the 6 of Swords is talking about you not being able to heal until you close this off. So you are still withholding the healing energy from yourself that's actually going to get you to the Sun card on here. Tell me more about what they were afraid of. 5s, 2 5s, combativeness. Yeah, combativeness, sorry. Very challenging in your beliefs and your ability to fight this off, to rock stability in your life. You really wanted to remain as comfortable as possible in this. Sorry. Comfort zone. Comfort is where potential goes to die. You are never going to be comfortable in change because you are breaking a mold. You are expanding. You are getting out of a dynamic in your life. You're getting out of a routine in your life. And this is talking about very fiery energy. So it looks like newly established assertiveness in your life. It's like somebody just finding a voice. We have 2 5s. All the change was overwhelming for you. Lots of secrets involved in this. It was a fear of exposure on some level, and afraid of yourself being the lone wolf. I get it. It's scary to lose your pack, whoever they may be in your life, your tribe, rejection. Nobody wants to deal with rejection. Even though it's God's redirection, great. It still sucks. Let's be real. Rejection on any level. All right, so I'm shuffling back in these bad boys. Okay. What do you have to look forward to after this? What do you have to look forward to? Come on, out with it. Don't forget to check the timestamp for the mini reads. I see that you are getting your juju back, your good juju, your energy, your vibe. You're vibing all over the place. What are you doing? All right. Why am I suddenly so tired? What did you do? I'm drinking coffee, for God's sakes. What are you doing? All right, very fast incoming beginnings, a lot of intuitive downloads. I think that your intuition on navigating whatever this transition is going to have a ridiculous amount of synchronicities, signs on what to do. Don't panic. Don't do it. Ooh. King of Wands. And Queen of Swords is in reverse. I think that you're making a lot of smart moves, and I don't want you to have anybody pressuring you to behave in one certain way. I want you to actually stop listening to everybody around you and stop shooting on yourself with this. You know the changes that you have to make for your life. I don't want anybody feeling like they can impose themselves on what you should be doing, their thoughts. This has to be solely from you. Even if you're not sure what to do, don't just take other people's words on what you should do. while it has good intentions behind it, I also feel like there is a lot of themselves projected into it. So it would be kind of, in a way, a very self-serving advice for them. Okay. Wait for the, well, not wait for the opportunity to show itself. What am I seeing with this? Something's incoming. It's dealing with finances. You may be getting a lot of funding behind this. You might have a lot of opportunities open up that's going to allow you to navigate away from this. Yeah. Okay. And we also have an element of relationship that's coming in. This is a very old and divine relationship. The reason why I'm saying that is because the pyramids. Don't think that I'm just going with, you know, a relationship. But I also feel a ton of passion in this, being the swords. Yeah. Mind over matter. Be smart about it. There's... Listen, you. This is a horrible time for you to start doubting yourself. Stop it. Stop it. All right? Look at how much you have grown. Look at what you have called in. Look at what you've manifested. See where you were a year ago? Look at where you are now. Look at where you were 5 years ago, for God's sakes. This is a really stupid time for you to have imposter syndrome. Can you not unplug yourself emotionally from this? Step back, watch yourself as if you're watching a movie, and see how boss you are in this? You have every reason to be confident. I know that it's nerve-wracking, but please let it be nervous excitement in all the possibilities that you are. Okay? You are more than capable of handling this. You are more than capable of solving any sort of problem that comes up. You didn't make the wrong move for yourself. All right, you have been pushed into action right now because it seems like the awakening happened. That is so beautiful. Okay, that's what you have to look forward to. So I guess the weariness is be careful of imposter syndrome, because it is the comfort zone trying to lure you back. And I think that the potential that you carry with you, it scares the living crap out of conventional, and it scares the living crap out of comfort, and it's very enticing for this beautiful life that you are looking to lead. And let's see, does seem like letting go of the past, and you have to let go of the past in order to gain something new. Your past is not coming with you into the future. It doesn't have enough space in there. All right, the past has gotten you to this point. All right, so what else? Tell me more. All right, the advice. Okay. Surrender and slow down. This has to be a lot of intentional steps. It's going to be slow, but it's going to be intentional step. That being said, learn what your priorities are, and do not invest in anything that is not a priority for you. Don't entertain it. Learn how to say no. And the defeat and the surrender is understanding that this is going to be a process where you are going to, at times, feel like a failure, not because of imposter syndrome, but because with all the manifesting that you have made happen in such a short time, the substantialness of this is going to drag this out to be something that is slow. Now, slow for you could be a matter of months, could be a matter of this I feel nauseated and saying, could be years. But if you don't start now, when are you going to start? Because you're going to get to a certain point in your life anyways. Are you going to do it with this work that you're doing right now? Or are you going to do it without it? You might as well add this to your plethora of amazement that is you, and this amazing enamoring life that is becoming you. So, all right, Spirit, we got the what to look out for. Give me some results of this. We're going to look at life situation, career, and love, because that trifecta is amazing. And again, do not take something that doesn't resonate. And if something is invoking fear in you, that is not the reading for you. It is not your reader at the time. Readings are supposed to give you a sense of enlightenment, excitement, encouragement, and something that you have to look forward to. If it's having you scared out of your wits, if you somehow have to pay somebody $200 to take a curse off you, first off, that's a load of junk. Don't do it. And I was really being facetious in saying it. So, all right, come on. If we're looking at life situation. All right. It seems like you might either be moving in with somebody, you might be having a roommate, you might be having to fix up a place. However, we have the 3 here in 2 instances, which is talking about this being completely divine, and it's something that is going to alleviate your stress. I see a lot of creative, not protection, but inference in this. So we are looking at something that you can really make to be unapologetically your own. This is going to have very much have your personality in it. And it seems like you're cutting off feelings either of, it feels like the low vibe negative energy. So we're looking at guilt, we're looking at hurt, we're looking at anger. We're not going to get hung up in those emotions. We're going to see this as what it is and not hold ourselves back from these changes anymore. We're not going to be manipulated. We're not going to be told that something is stupid. It's not. I want you to start making these direct choices for yourself, which it seems to be the constant of the story here, but also don't hold yourself back. This is one of the results. And we're looking at life situation, which for some of you might actually involve a physical move. For some of you, it might be a move in your mindset. That's a thing. Actually, I work with mindset in my life coaching practice. So, all right. Okay, and then we're going to look at career. If one or more of these fit your life, it doesn't have to be either or. It can be this and this and this. So we're gonna look. Maybe this is a theme of your life, the ever-changing life that is you. Come on, Spirit, out with it. I'm done with your shenanigans. Right. Why do the cards keep falling? I'm gonna fall over. Oh, I do. All right, so career. It's getting better. It's just getting better. I'm stupid excited for you. You know, I put this finishing spray and that's supposed to add texture, and it has only made my hair incredibly soft. Maybe it's the conditioner I'm using, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, what's this? Yeah, these happy changes and betterments for you aren't going to make other people happy, but this is everything in divine working order. Everything is in the right forward moving motion. Do not doubt yourself. You are at a rebirth. Rebirth, and look. You can't give to everything. You just can't. It's not there. It's not possible. That's where the either or has to come in, not the and, because you only have so much that you can give. Let other people find their abundance and not seek it out through somebody who has abundance for them, but not abundance for everybody else. You are not everybody's abundant source. You are not their spiritual cash cow. You are at a rebirth. You are at a very fragile state. So you have to be very gentle and kind with yourself. And let me underline that word kind. Yeah, a little bit, huh? So while these changes are going to be stressful and they're going to be difficult, it is in perfect motion. And you are at a rebirth. You are creating magic. Be about it. Now we're going to look at love, because I am a sucker for love. Love, love, I love all the ways it expresses itself in a healthy sense. All right, Spirit, give it up. Give me up the love. What do you want to tell the collective about love if this is for them? Out with it. Be about it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Your sappy girl just got a little bit more sappy for this. Wheel of Fortune. You hit the lottery in love, baby. You have either recently met or recently reconciled, or you are about to meet somebody who is absolutely outstanding and who supports you and who you do not hold yourself back with. I love it. Too many cards. I'm not doing it. Come on out with it. Give me a few, not the whole deck. I'm not going to sit here flipping over every card looking at that. What's this? All right. This, let's see. Why do we have that in reverse? All right. This is something that you have to surrender to. And it also looks like, I don't want you, this is all about not fighting. Why would you fight the love that's, you know, why would you fight something that you want? Why? What do you have against being happy? It's not going to be ripped away from you. It's not going to fall away. The more that you take care of yourself and that you take care of a relationship, the more it's going to thrive. Unless the other person is a complete D-bag, you're going to be doing pretty well. Equal work and equal care in the partnership. Okay. It's because you have a lot on your plate. No wonder why this is saying that, you know, take your time, go slow. This is going to take time to grow. I just totally Dr. Seuss'd this. All right, one more card for the closing on this. All right, we got two. I'll take it. I love it. First off, absolutely healing. Did I pull more cards on this because I'm a total sucker for love? It's going to be work. Yeah, you know, I probably, because I'm a total sucker, I'm like, I want more love. It's good. It's good. It's not without certain stresses, but it's good. It's going to be something that grows slow and steady, because if you rush this right now, no matter what, it's going to cave, because you already have a ton going on in this transition of your life. But you got the happiness card, the ultimate happy card of the deck, and everything that you desire, and something that is a major change in your life. This is all the change that has occurred inside of you, not solely for the relationship, but it did help. Let's be real. You had to evolve as a person so you could be open to this. And while you are open to it, it's time to actually tiptoe into it. I would say run into it, but as you can see, this said, don't do that. All right, you know that this doesn't end in 24 hours. This is a projection of your future based off of current circumstances, and if you follow the advice. Remember, your individual storyline is always going to be more detailed, in depth, and intense. So if you have questions about booking a session, reach out. There's an email address somewhere around here. And you can find me on any social platform and DM me. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you have an amazing day. And until then, stay safe, have fun. Know that you are greatly loved and appreciated, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. If you're catching this might be a mini spirit message for you. Just listen with an open heart and an open mind. We have cards coming out. Page of Swords, time to cut through the BS, huh? I think that you're just starting to cut through it right now, which is understandable, but I think that you're finally getting tired of the situation. You're tired of hearing people babble about it. And I'm seeing that, you know what? We're going to start to see our own words in this one. There's a time to be silent. There's a time to be still. This ain't one of them, and you're not going to be anyone's doormat. It's not a failure. This has been growing for a while, and it looks like you are revoking a previous offer to someone in your life. Now, this may have been something where you see them taking advantage of the situation. You may have made them the offer at a point where, okay, maybe it was desperation, and now you're seeing that you have your options open, and now this is no longer part of your truth. So I see you cutting back, and I see you going another way. So congratulations. Rock it. Alrighty, you, if you're catching this might be a spirit message for you. So listen with an open heart and an open mind. We have cards coming out. We have the Five of Swords, combativeness, and then we have the World, Two of Pentacles. Juggling, huh? You juggling? What are you juggling? The Seven of Swords, how to get out of a situation, or how to say, not your circus, not your monkeys, which I think has been probably more the likely scenario of this. Don't take on problems that aren't yours, and don't let other people put those problems on yours. A lot of people can project them and make it feel like you're very much a part of it. I'm seeing that you have to do a lot of self-check in this to understand that, hey, this sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. I can't help this. I can't do this. So I see that once you actually free up that responsibility and give it back to who sent it, I see that you're actually going to be a lot lighter emotionally. And I think that this is going to, it feels like it's really working with courage. I hope that made sense. If you're catching this angel message might be for you, but we're going to listen. Notice the signs. What have you been seeing? I know somebody who has been seeing repetitive 23. I got your number, girl. And you want to know what? If you look at the daily insight on life and love, you're going to notice that those minutes are 23. So enjoy that one. There's nothing to worry about. Ground yourself. It's going to be intense for you right now. Do not sweat it. All of these signs are saying, keep pushing, keep going. You got this. You're doing it. So ground yourself when you feel like you're getting lost in the stress of it all, and understand that there is an end result to this that you have been very much wanting, anticipating, that is very much for you on the very positive end of the spectrum for this. There's nothing to worry about. Even in this intensity, it is all divine for you. So breathe, process it, and claim what seems to be this amazing end result for you. Trust the process. If you're catching this, this could be a spirit message for you. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. We are working with the wisdom of the oracle. Right now, we have round and round, so you're not going in circles. You're not repeating patterns. You're looking at similar situations through a higher perspective. So you, my dear, can break cycles. Watch and observe this. You are going through a change. Look at how the fox is staring at the moon. What you are doing is very cunning, and I love it. You're not deceptive. You're not a liar. You're not a trickster. You are changing, and you're not messing with anybody's emotions on this. So whoever's telling you that, know that it's a projection. It is not yours to own. And then we have thinker. Observe, think, in here and now. Do not get lost in the stress. You are getting closure on a very special part of your life, and it's opening up something that is going to be even more special for you. Do not get lost in a future that is incoming right now. Do not get lost in the past. You are no longer there. Sit and think and watch. See exactly where you are and see how everything is changing for you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're not alone. This might be a spirit message for you. Don't put yourself into isolation. There's a difference between introspection and isolation. I know that you want to shut off. It is definitely a coping mechanism that has helped you in the past. It's not going to work now. This is going to be something that causes you to break. It's important that you take a hard look at the cracks in your foundation, because something more solid is coming in. But you have to have a raw look at yourself. And I know that you're afraid to do that. And I know that you're afraid for anyone else to see this part of you, but you can't control that. And people want to be a support. You don't need to hide yourself from this. That kind of pressure on yourself is what's causing you to break. Nobody expects perfection from you. They want to be that love and support for you. Open yourself up. Go into introspection, but not isolation. And let people help you through this.